That Metal Interview.
It's been a long time since I didn't feel like this.
And we welcome you once more. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on our podcast. Thank you for your full support. We appreciate it. On behalf of myself, James, and all my staff here at That Metal Interview Podcast, and a shout out to all the countries around the world listening and tuning in and sharing and this and that. We truly appreciate that, man. Guys and girls, we hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, and bringing these artists to you guys. We're the only podcast, the only rock podcast that features and interviews rock artists, metal artists, death metal artists, and extreme metal artists and black metal artists. So we cover the whole spectrum of rock metal, which a lot of podcasts don't. A lot of podcasts just stick to the 80s rock bands, and a lot of podcasts on the other side of the spectrum stick to only to the death metal, extreme metal bands. So, which is all cool to me. So that's why I cover all of these genres. So anyways, this episode we cover a band from France by the name of Hangman's Chair, and we speak to Julien Rour Chanut. I believe that's the correct pronunciation. He's one of the main arrangers for this band. Very, very cool stuff to me. Sounds like Typo Negative mixes with, let's say, Deftones once again, but with a new metal twist. So anyways, enough talking. Let's check out their latest single from their brand new album. The album is titled A Loner, and this new single, let's check it out. It's called Who Wants to Die Old? Hangman's Chair. We'll be right back.
It's been a long time since I didn't feel like this. This time I don't wanna win, I just wanna see where it ends. Never say what I think. Never believe what I say. And if I tell the truth, hide it under. So so
Did you guys like that? To me, it's some badass metal, and it's very cool, and it's refreshing. A very refreshing metal sound to me. So anyways, shout out to Hangman's Chair if they're listening to this podcast. And thank you to Julien, guitarist and one of the arrangers, one of the main arrangers, as he tells us, for the band. Anyways, let's go directly to the interview with Julien of Hangman's Chair. Enjoy. The new album, A Loner, and the new video coming out February 11th, Nuclear Blast Records, right?
Yes.
Who Wants to Die Old? It's supposed to come out tomorrow, actually, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about this album? I guess the making of it. You're the main composer, right? Who does the riffs and who comes up with the lyrics and all that?
Yes, I also write the lyrics. And so yeah, the album is coming out tomorrow, and there will be a new video also tomorrow. Like you say, Who Wants to Die Old. So the writing started in maybe like 2 years ago, because I always write riffs with Mehdi, the drummer, and we try to. I had like 10 songs and him also 10 songs, and just before the first lockdown in Europe, we reunited and choose like around these 20 songs. We choose like 10 songs that add the same mood and that can be on the album, you know. And for the lyrics, like 2 years ago, it's the theme of the album is like it's about loneliness and isolation.
Okay.
It's because like 2 years ago I've been like through a depression, and the only move I could do is and I could be safe and I could be good with me. It was to be alone, you know. I was looking for isolation, and that's why the lockdown came at the best time for me, and for me to be alone, it was like a part of my recovering, you know. And I felt like really relieved to be on my own and to concentrate on my on my recovering of my own problems, and that's what I wanted to talk on this album.
Wow, perfect, very interesting. So I heard the singles Cold and Distant, Judge Penitent, Loner. Awesome stuff, man. Very, very cool music. What can fans expect from the rest of the album? Is it all similar to this, or what can we expect?
There's many sides on the album, and there's more. Maybe like we choose for the singles, like maybe the songs that the strongest songs of the album. But in the album, you will find some more maybe melancholic, some more atmosphere music.
Yeah.
In comparison of the singles. So, but it's like an album. You have to listen to it from the start to the end. So yeah.
Wow, very cool. So I can hear in your music. This is just my opinion. I can hear some Deftones. I can hear some little bit of Typo Negative. It's just my opinion, right? But what do you guys listen to get these ideas? Where do you get these ideas from?
We definitely listen to Typo Negative, of course.
Yeah.
Life of Agony, but I don't listen to Deftones, so it's really interesting, you know. We come from the hardcore scene from Paris when we were kids or teenagers with Mehdi, the drummer. We used to play in hardcore bands, and that's where we come from. And after album, we put some more melancholic atmosphere stuff, and our influences. Yeah, that's it. That's Typo Negative. That's maybe some Alice in Chains too.
Oh yeah.
We love. I don't know if you know the band Floor.
Yeah.
Floor from Florida. The guys from Torch too. And for the album, we've been listening a lot to The Sound, a band from the UK. It was a 70s band or 80s band, like post-punk band. We also like bands like Softkill.
Yeah.
In the US, yeah. That kind of band,
Wow.
that mix, either metal or hardcore music with cold wave and 80s music.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we like.
Very interesting. Wow. Very cool. So, An Evening with Loners is the name of the tour, right? You guys are about to hit the road here soon. Have you guys started practicing, rehearsing, or not yet?
Yeah, we were in rehearsal like all the week, and because we had some light shows, we have a different sound now too. So we had a lot of work on it, and but because of the restriction, we had to postpone a lot of shows.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Because the tour was supposed to start tomorrow, but in France we cannot do shows for now until mid-February, I think. So the shows are postponed or delayed, and I think it will start maybe in late February, March.
Oh wow!
And we will go to France, of course, but in Europe, a lot of places in Europe, and we hope the US maybe in 2023.
Yeah, that was one of my questions. When can we see you guys Hangman's chair in the US? But,
yeah, we hope so. Our booker is working on that. So he was telling us he was trying to find something maybe or in late 2022 or 2023. But we've been one time in the US, in Las Vegas, for the Psycho Las Vegas.
Oh, that's right. I saw you. That's where I saw your name. Yeah.
It was a great time. So we're really excited to come back soon.
And I was there too. I was there.
Yeah.
I was there on vacation. I'm in Texas. I was in Vegas on vacation the 3 days before the Psycho Las Vegas, so I missed it by 1 day. Yeah. So but I had to come back for work purposes, and so anyways, I almost saw you guys there. So anyways, so what's your favorite part of touring?
Touring. It's when I come home. No, just kidding.
Right.
Yeah, it's we want to play this album live because it's been really a long way to make this album. So the final step to close this chapter is to play these songs live. So we were thrilled to play this, to come back on the road.
It's cool. Real quick, I heard that one of your songs on that live, one of your live deals on YouTube, and I'm a musician myself. I play guitar and bass and all that. It's cool how you guys, the bass guitar stops playing in the middle of the verse and then kicks in again, and then it stops, and then it kicks in. That was very cool. I was like, wow, that's cool. I hadn't thought about that. Whose idea was that?
Which song? With the bass?
I think it's the first song on. Oh man, I'm sorry about the title. I forgot the title of the song, but
okay.
Yeah, it was one of the first songs, like the first song.
Bass is alone.
No, it was another one. Well, all your songs are good, right? But anyways, yeah. But I thought that was pretty cool,
And you were talking about the bass.
Yeah, the bass guitar, yeah. So I'll get the title.
Okay.
I'll go back. Anyway, so at what age did you pick up a guitar?
I think really maybe like 11 or 12, and I started with Mehdi, the drummer. We started together to play music. At first, he chooses me. I chose guitar, and he chooses bass at first, and then he played drums after that.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, we started together at 12 years old.
Little kids, wow.
And we had a lot of bands before HANGMAN'S, and HANGMAN'S is really our final baby.
Wow, very cool. Wow, since you're little kids, huh? Wow, so
Yeah.
wow, since very small. So you guys were born with this stuff. Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been like doing music like I'm 40 now,
Yeah.
and it's like been like 30 years, nearly for 30 years that I play music. So
Wow,
it's been a long way.
very cool. So what's behind the name Hangman's Chair? Who came up with the name and why that name?
The name HANGMAN'S, yeah. So I came with that name, and for us, but for me, the hangman is we are our own hangman, you know,
Okay.
and we are our own person that hang himself,
Our own destiny. Yeah.
and the chair is the only thing. Is the only thing that is between life or your death, you know.
Oh wow, that's pretty deep.
The only thing that's the only thing that can kill you and that can gives you that can keep you alive when you are trying to hang yourself.
Wow.
So the name comes from that, and I'm really obsessed with the hanging man. So
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I hadn't thought about that. The chair, Hangman's Chair.
Yeah.
That's very interesting title. Very cool. Would you like to send a message to your fans listening to this podcast?
Be there tomorrow. Buy the album, and I hope to see you on the road.
Perfect. So new album coming out tomorrow. So we'll be looking into it, and we'll be looking to check it out tomorrow, and the video too, right? So
Yeah.
awesome for us fans. Thank you for making time, and thank you for producing awesome music, awesome new badass metal to us fans. So appreciate that, Julien. Appreciate that.
Thank you, man. And thanks for your support, man.
Do not forget to subscribe and share our YouTube videos. Thank you for subscribing to our videos in our channel, That Metal Interview Podcast. And of course, all our socials. Thank you for liking, sharing, following, and blah, blah, blah. You guys know what to do. A big shout out to all the countries around the globe listening and supporting our podcast, mine and your podcast, because I believe it's all a metal rock community. We share in the same likes of metal and distortion and drumming and vocals and all that. So I completely understand. I'm a fan myself, so thank you for supporting to all my fellow friends here listening. So anyways, thank you to Julien of Hangman's Chair, and thank you to Nuclear Blast Records. And don't forget to keep it metal.
That Metal Interview.